Are you just as excited as I am, Stewart, that college football is here? We don't have to talk about litigations anymore or suspensions. We could just talk about the play on the field, Stewart.
I'm so excited. First of all, because of what you said. I feel like I've been writing preview articles for 4 months.
Yes,
And of course, half my predictions will come out completely wrong. So I'm looking forward to having actual games to write about. But also, this is the most exciting season in my lifetime because of the two huge changes to the sport, the 12-team playoff and this most recent round of realignment, which is bringing Oklahoma and Texas to the SEC and
right.
4 West Coast schools to the Big Ten and so on.
You know, Stewart, it's unbelievable. I was at our ESPN college football seminar a couple weeks ago, and it really dawned and it hit me. And I never thought about it in this way, but they said, this will be the longest college football season ever. And I'm like, wait, what? And you think about it, it is ever. It starts this Saturday, August 24th, and we're going all the way to January 20th, probably the biggest day ever in the history. I think you have a coronation going on. No, what's going on that day, by the way?
Martin Luther King Day, inauguration, and the national championship.
A national championship. And no, by the way, the kids are off of school. The biggest day, but I never thought that college football would be this long. Wasn't college football supposed to be like a seasonal 4 or 5 months and you get out? Now it's now turned into 2 basically semesters. It's almost a year-round thing now, and we get a chance to go. It starts on Saturday.
It's not much shorter than the NFL at this point.
Exactly.
Right? The championship games they start around the same time. They actually start a week earlier, and championship games on January 20th, which is only a couple of weeks before the Super Bowl. It's great if you're a college football fan. If you cover the sport and it's your job and you have a wife and a kid, I'm a little bit nervous for how the season's going to play out. But the biggest effect I think it'll have is it's going to restore a lot of interest in the postseason. I think it had become very stale. Mm-hmm. Especially because there's not a lot of importance now placed on all the other bowl games. So it basically 14 playoff, you waited a month for those 2 semifinal games and then the championship game. And it's fun watching those early bowl games, but they don't have that much impact. Now you're going to get to the conference championship. There's going to be a week off, and then the playoff starts and carries you all the way through the next month.
You know, Stewart, you're a football enthusiast like me, especially in the college game. And I've always said that I've done FCS playoff games and quarterfinals and championships. And I'm saying the model works, and watching guys go out and prove it on the field in an expanded playoff. Now with the college football FBS, or the subdivision, going to the 12-team playoff, I feel like we're going to get more exciting matchups. That 1-loss teams are okay. 2-loss teams maybe even more so okay. Where before it was you had to be perfect. Or if you had 1 loss, when did you get that loss? Was it beginning or the end? Or sometimes be undefeated. Does this take all of that guesswork out of it, and we'll finally have a true champion on the field based on this new format?
I thought it was very symbolic that in the last year of the 14 playoff, Florida State went undefeated and got left out. That will never, ever happen again. If you go 13-0, I don't care if your quarterback are hurt or not, you're going to get a chance to contend for the national championship. Same thing. How many times did we see a group of 5 team like UCF, the Boise State teams way back when go undefeated and not get a shot? Now that team would certainly get a shot because they'd be the highest ranked group of 5 champion. I don't know that it's going to change so much who wins the national championship, because at the end of the day, those teams are the best teams in the country. And, there's usually a separation between those teams and like the number 11 team. But I do like the idea that more schools, a bigger net of schools, will have a shot in the 14 playoff. Oftentimes you get to mid-November and there'd be 6 schools left playing for 4 spots, and everybody else was playing for a bowl game. And now we will get to mid-November and there might be 20 schools still alive, and some of them will be teams that you never see on that stage, whether it's a group of 5 team or let's say Iowa State wins the Big 12 this year. That might not have gotten them the playoff in the past. It will now.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.